Sexual orientation versus gender identity, what's the difference? LGBT education series. Hi again, and welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the second time, thank you for being part of this growing journey of learning, respect, and awareness. If you're new here, I highly recommend watching our first video where we explored the meaning behind the term LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, to build a solid foundation. In today's video, we're going a step deeper into a topic that many people find confusing at first, the difference between sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender. Why this matters. So why are we having this conversation? Because when we confuse sexual orientation with gender identity, we risk misunderstanding people, mislabeling them, or even unintentionally offending them. And the truth is, many people are still figuring these things out for themselves. Knowing the difference is more than just political correctness. It's about seeing people for who they are and respecting the complexity of human identity. Let's start by separating these three important terms. Sexual orientation, who you're attracted to. Sexual orientation is about who you are emotionally, romantically, or sexually attracted to. It's not about how you dress or act, it's about your feelings and relationships. Examples of sexual orientation include: lesbian, a woman attracted to women. Gay, a man attracted to men, or used broadly for same-gender attraction. Bisexual, attracted to more than one gender. Pansexual, attracted to people regardless of gender. Asexual, experiences little to no sexual attraction to others. Gender identity, who you know yourself to be. Gender identity is your internal sense of self. It's how you experience your own gender on the inside. This could be male, female, non-binary, genderqueer, transgender, or something else entirely. For example, someone assigned male at birth might identify as female, and that person may be a transgender woman. Another person might not identify as strictly male or female at all, they might call themselves non-binary or gender fluid. Your gender identity doesn't depend on your body or your appearance. It's about how you feel, how you relate to yourself. Gender expression, how you present yourself. Gender expression is how you show your gender to the world through clothing, behavior, voice, hairstyle, and other forms of outward presentation. Some people express their gender in ways that align with traditional expectations, for example, a woman wearing dresses and makeup. Others express their gender in more fluid or non-traditional ways, like a man who wears nail polish or someone who dresses in gender-neutral clothes. It's important to remember that gender expression is not always a direct reflection of someone's gender identity. A man who likes wearing bright colors or jewelry, how they all interconnect. Let's simplify with this comparison. Sexual orientation equals who you're attracted to. Gender identity equals who you are. Gender expression equals how you show it. Isn't necessarily gay or transgender. He's just expressing himself. Here's a quick example. Imagine someone who was assigned female at birth. They identify as a man, so they are a transgender man. He may be attracted to other men, so he is gay. He may express himself in masculine, feminine, or gender-neutral ways. Each layer is a part of his truth. Busting common myths. Let's address some common myths that cause confusion. All transgender people are gay. False. Gender identity is separate from sexual orientation. A transgender person can be straight, gay, bi, asexual, etc. You can tell someone's sexuality by how they look. False. Stereotypes about how people dress or speak are outdated and often harmful. If someone is non-binary, they must be confused. False. Non-binary people have valid identities and aren't confused. They simply don't fit into traditional male/female boxes, and that's okay. This is all just a trend. Also false. LGBTQ+ identities have existed across cultures and history. We're just finally talking about them openly. Respect and language. So, how can we be respectful and inclusive in everyday life? Ask for and use people's correct pronouns. Don't assume someone's gender or orientation. Listen when someone shares their identity. Use inclusive terms like partner instead of assuming boyfriend or girlfriend. Educate yourself, just like you're doing right now. We don't have to understand every detail of someone's journey to offer them basic respect. You don't have to get it all perfect. What matters most is your intention to be kind, open-minded, and willing to learn. Why this matters for all of us. Here's the truth, every single person, whether LGBT or not, benefits from a world that allows people to live authentically. Understanding the difference between sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression helps us move past stereotypes. It opens the door to deeper connection. It gives space for every human being to simply be themselves. In the end, that's what we all want, isn't it?